Hey, sweet marshmallows, how you guys doing this morning? As you already know, I am HttpMonaa. We're gonna be looking at the first half of January energy, okay? Pretty much what's gonna be coming towards you guys, or pretty much the spiritual message and the love message. During the first few couple of readings, they were very heavy, like filled with a lot of emotions. Um, I feel as though this year may be the most you might see a lot of transformation. I was about to say the most transformic. I don't know if that's a word, but you're gonna see a whole lot of transformation this year. Not because it's a new year and things are, bound to change or anything, but I just feel like this is gonna be a year full of like hard changes, like not immediate, but it's going to be ones that are going to be life changing. So that being said, I don't want to freak anybody out, but you may go through like losses and gains. So I'm seeing like certain deaths happening, and some of you guys could be giving birth to like a new, something new, like a new career, family, love, yourself, like rebirth of yourself. A lot of that stuff, but I'm going to cleanse the cards again after so many reads, just so the energy can be new. And it was like super heavy yesterday, so I'm like, yeah. Now let me sit and meditate on that. Okay. I see here that y'all energy is, chill. Y'all like been paying attention to yourself, not really dealing with nobody or, having anybody else like disturb your peace. You've been very level headed lately. Maybe that's where you are like super focused now. Super determined because this flame had yet to go out. I'm also getting a sense here that you could also be letting something hinder your life, like you're letting something take control of your life emotionally, but you're trying to keep that under wraps. Like you could be trying to convince other people that you're okay. You might suppress your own emotions just to let that person, leave you alone. Okay, there you go. So, starting off with this deck. I got the rest of my decks over here. So that's interesting. What is it that you're suppressing? Hopefully spirit will let us know what's going on, what it is that you need to know bringing in this new year. Like, I don't know, I just been feeling very good. Like, I don't know, like on New Year's Eve I felt good. On like yesterday I felt good, but I immediately went into like shadow work for some reason. Like, I guess this year triggered me to like immediately do some type of reflecting on my last year, and I did some journaling. Maybe that's something that you guys need to do. But yeah, let's go ahead and look at what spirit wants to tell you in regards to also, y'all, in the comments down below, I don't know if y'all like doing this, but what is some of your New Year's goals? New Year goals. Comment down below, what are your New Year goals? What are you guys' New Year's goals? Hopefully, they'll manifest. But yeah, let's see what is the subject about that spirit wants to tell you a message about. What is this message about for spirit? I mean, for the collective. Thank you. What is the message for Leo? You got spiritual awareness. Yeah, you want something to come to an end in regards to like your inner peace. That's why I'm like, okay, maybe this is why you're like, you're at like a threshold moment where it's like, okay, you can either continue to run away and let it linger, or you can take control back of your life and do what you have to do. Um, and do what you have to do to get your stuff back together, okay? Um, like I said, this is something dealing with your peace, your inner peace. So this could be like having a conversation with somebody, you know, doing the necessary things to change your mental state. You're in control of it, and that this is what Spirit wants you to know a little bit. Anything else for Leos? Definitely speak up. You got universal energy, so this is something that is going to continue to like get bigger, okay? So like whatever it is that you're trying to hide from or postpone, it's going to continuously get bigger. And then it's like when you keep like fighting against the grain, Spirit is going to regardless put you in an uncomfortable situation. You get what I'm saying? Spirit's going to continuously put you in an uncomfortable situation that you don't want to be in. But, I mean, it's needed. It's needed. I feel like it's needed for your growth. I feel like it's needed for your growth. And you also have connected here. You also have connected. No, I did those last. My bad, y'all. I'm working in order. Yeah, okay, so whatever, like I said, whatever this is, you do have a whole lot of emotions for it, whether it be like a lot of sorrow and grief, or it could be like a whole lot of anger and frustration. You're kind of like, okay, this is gonna be another emotional read, or like it's filled with emotion. Pretty much you want to, like, it's like you almost want to get healed. You want to be happy. You want to see the good. You want something positive to happen. But I feel like you could be your own self-sabotager by holding on to something instead of like working your way through it, instead of trying to talk to those that can help you, or talk to the people that actually did it to you so you can get your closure, however that applies to you. Because Spirit is saying that it's time for you to take back your security, in a sense. Like maybe if you were in a situation where you did not feel secure, it's time for you to take back your security. Become more grounded so that way you can open back up your heart chakra. Okay, Spirit. Did I even? Well, I guess they want me to. Well, we got Spirit. What about, how can they help this then? How can they help it? Okay, so they said nothing will come from this situation. So Spirit is saying, like, you will not gain anything. You will not go anywhere if you continuously hold on. Okay, you don't want to hold on to something that no longer serves you. It's like carrying dead weight. Okay, literally, you're carrying dead weight of something. Like, what can you do with dead weight other than let it bring you down? Literally, like, it could be like actual negative energy bringing you down into like a depressive state, pretty much in low vibrational feelings that is not of love. Okay. You also got be bold and make the first move. So yeah, with this spiritual awareness, I'm also getting spiritual healing. You understand and recognize that you need to heal something about yourself, and that nothing will come from this. It's like you already know this. You're really in tune with your intuition right now. Not only that, you have the universal energy. It's like you got this urge or feeling where things are going to snowball and you have no choice but to do it and be the one to make that first move. Okay. What about this connected? Why is connected here? Why is connected here? Okay. Yeah. 2 cards came out. It says pretty much a time for healing, and new moon with a new start is coming. So it's like, okay, again, like I said, do y'all not see all this purple? I can't make this shit up. I cannot make this shit up. I cannot make this shit up. And maybe that's where you're coming from. It's making more sense. You're not trusting your intuition here. Okay, Leo? Something about this right here, you're not trusting your intuition about a situation or, a particular person, a connection, anything. You're not trusting your situation, trusting your intuition about the situation. Instead of thinking more from like a, not an intuitive space, but also a logical space, you're thinking with your heart. You're moving out of a heart space. That can be toxic in a way where you're like overly giving. Not only overly giving, you're just like super available. Like it's just pretty much you are kind of putting yourself last by catering to others in a sense and wondering about others feelings and well-being. Okay. I feel like spirit is saying that it's time for you to take back control of your life and start to heal yourself. Also, it's crazy. I just picked this deck up, the death card. This is talking, like I said, 1111. I've been told y'all that it's going to be major transformations. And it is. It is going to be major transformations. And I feel like with you guys, it's definitely going to be choosing yourself. King of Pentacles, splitting the deck. Yeah, you guys are definitely like, hey, it's time to choose myself. Not only choose myself, I don't feel like it's going to be selfish, but I also see here that you are going to make decisions for others, not just yourself. Especially when it comes to like maybe like taking up for somebody else's healing. What else, Spirit? Can we get the details on this situation, Spirit? So we can kind of help out the collective find their story. King of Swords in reverse. So yeah, with this spiritual awareness and nothing comes from this situation, it's like you are super, like I said, not just intuitive, but super intelligent and strategic when it comes to like looking at people's behaviors and recognizing differences in people. I'm also getting a sense that you have, of course, your 3 spirit guides or your spiritual team is behind you 100% of the way. They've been giving you messages and signs. I'm not saying that you have been ignoring them, but it's just like you kind of, like I said, you're working out of a heart space where you're trying to give people the benefit of the doubt or something like that, but you know what needs to be done. And they're like, why aren't you listening to us? And not only us, your higher self, yourself. What else, Spirit? Okay. Yeah, the High Priestess in reverse. Y'all, I can't make this shit up. I pity a fool. What? Again, with the High Priestess in reverse, the High Priestess, I feel like this is a very, like, I don't know why, but I feel like I need to make a video about masculine and feminine energy so you guys can kind of pick up on that energy. I feel like right here, you could be a feminine energy with the archetype of like, what is it? The archetype of a maiden. Not only of a maiden, you could have a mother archetype and a sage archetype. You could have those 3 types of archetypes, and it is broken down more into 13, but that's like 3 out of the 7. You could heavily resonate with those. So like a mother archetype, of course, this is a person that is a nurturer by heart. They want to nurture those around her. That's like her sex appeal is to be nurturing. Also with the mating archetype is about being like quirky, happy-go-lucky, kind of naive, pretty much you're like full of youthfulness. That could be your energy as well. But that, like, these things are kind of your downfall, and I'm going to explain why. Because you have not been, I feel like you guys will be going through a transformation, because when you are a maiden, when you have the maiden archetype, you will go through a transformation that will transition you into a different archetype, such as the sage that I'm about to talk about. So the sage archetype, this is a woman that is, independent. you know, she is in control of herself. She's like a boss, okay? She's kind of like a boss. Not only is she a boss, she knows how to carry herself, speak up for herself, and do things for herself. Very like she she has a great vocabulary. Like she knows how to speak well, present herself. Very sophisticated. You know, if you want to think about somebody, Michelle Obama, this kind of reminds me of Michelle Obama as well. She is a sage feminine archetype. But I feel like that's what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying that you have been in an archetype of maiden and mother. You've been nurturing people and you've been acting super naive towards people that you are nurturing. Okay? Again, this at the bottom of the deck. That's why you're so unfulfilled. That's why you're not getting things back, because those types of people usually are like, people are attracted to you because you can like give them things, they can benefit from you. It's something about you that attract kind of like what is it, energy vampires or abusive lovers or something. You will likely attract those types of people, or very controlling people, to where you don't have a voice. You feel like you can't make decisions for yourself. Very submissive in a way. Not saying submission is a bad thing, but you should have a balance of your dark and light feminine energy. That's all I'm saying. Or, you know, masculine energy, depending on whatever that is. But I feel like you guys have been working too much with your lighter side. And Spirit is saying that it's time to tap more into that dark side, which dark does not mean bad or evil. It's just that it's a side that most people don't embrace, okay? What about this connected energy? Because I feel like a lot... 4 wands, okay? Of course, this is about a connection. Okay, this is evident. This is evident. Like I said, this is something long overdue with the Knight of Pentacles here. I'm getting a sense that this could have just been you in general, where you could have been dealing with, like I said, those types of people where, you know, they take your kindness for weakness, or, you know, they assume that you're dumb because you got like a airhead type of je ne sais quoi, you know what I'm saying? But it's not really the case. You could be like an escapist, like you like to escape the reality because you don't like to deal with the real world. Spirit is also saying, yes, it's time to come back into the 3D world. Take control of the 3D. Be in control of yourself and the situation. Talking about your light and dark feminine energies, when you're in your dark feminine, you're able to logically think out and rationally sort out your emotions. You won't be super emotional and let things take you out of control. Yeah, so I feel like once you get control back over yourself, I feel like a whole lot of things will start to make sense for you. Things will start to come together as they should. Especially keeping your composure when it comes to getting a new job. Like, you will be able to present yourself as such. Also dealing with romantic partners, they will understand that, oh, this woman is, you know, she has a voice. This woman, she hold herself up here, you know, I should respect that, because the dark feminine is almost like Lilith, okay? Lilith, like the best example I could think of is like Sabrina Chilling Adventures on Netflix. If you watch that or resonate with that, Lilith was like a prime example of course, the dark feminine. Why? Is because she was so she was so subservient to Lucifer, right? She was like submissive to him and did things for him until he, you know, disregarded her. She instantly stepped into her dark feminine, where she's like, okay, well, I'm going to immediately become my own boss. I'm going to take control of myself. I'm going to do this and that and do, right? But as you can see, looking at her actions, she was so stuck in the dark feminine to where she was very vindictive, jealous, you know, like all of those things, which is where you need to balance out those energies. But you can take from the dark feminine to become a better you, because she was able to find her own self-worth. When you tap into your dark feminine, you're able to, you know, tap more into your sexuality, embrace your sexuality as well. Um, Maybe that's another thing too. I feel like some of you guys could, like, if you are, I'm gonna just say, if you have been living a heterosexual life, maybe you understand that you've been hiding your true self, and maybe you might come out this year. I'm just gonna say that you might come out and, you know, really embrace your sexuality. I see that happening. Um, but yeah, that's what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying, be the true you. Do more research to discover you. This is gonna be what you're gonna be going through, like the first half of January, which, I mean, for a lot of people, again, like I said, it's gonna be super transformative, um, and all of that. But let's look at the love. Let's see what's going on in love for Leos. What's going on in love for Leos? Hopefully it's something good. Okay. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody is finally making movement, taking a risk. Somebody's finally going to take a risk on something that they want. It could be this Queen of Cups here. What is blue? Communication. Communication. Whoever this is, you feel drawn to this person. You feel drawn to this person, or this could be your person. They feel drawn to communicate with you at this time. Somebody wants to communicate. Somebody you haven't talked to in a while. Six of Wands. Yeah. Six of Wands in reverse. This is somebody you have not talked to in a while. They want to communicate. Why? What they want to communicate for? Nine of Pentacles. They want to communicate about the past, or possibly how y'all never got off the right foot. So I'm getting the sense that you guys could have, you know, dealt with each other before, but didn't take it to a serious commitment. I feel like this person is coming back to express how they missed out on an opportunity, or you could be like, I missed out on an opportunity, opening up. Also, not only that, just the past, pretty much reminiscing, which, I mean, this is given that we are in Venus retrograde, and that soon enough we'll be transitioning into Mercury. So we could be in like a shadow period. I'm getting a little hints of that. So like I said, a lot of intense energies around us right now. Yeah, four of Wands. This is what fell. But I'm seeing here, like, this person is coming back, like I said, to talk about a new beginning. Or, like I said, it could just be talking about the good times, like the good times we had, the good times we will have. That's what I'm seeing. Also, Three of Cups, like, this person just wants to talk. It's like, can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to be your man. You know, something like that. Even though I know it's like, I want to know your name. So calm down. Not too much. I'm just singing it how it's being channeled right now. Something about mint. Something about peppermint. Spearmint. Something about that. Like, you could smell mint. Like, you could be smelling mint, or your favorite gum, or your perfume. Like, I don't know, you know how Bath and Body Works got that peppermint spray? Like, maybe that could be your favorite perfume, and your person could be reminiscing about that, or something about peppermint is significant. Your name could be your nickname could be Peppermint or something, or Pepper something. Also, King of Cups. I must tell you this right now. It was hard for this person to come towards you with the King of Cups. This person didn't know how to handle their emotions. I feel like this person might have did the work to sort out their emotions. I'm going to say they put in the effort to. okay? Because I'm getting like Two of Wands energy here. I feel like this person did put in the effort to sort through what they wanted before coming towards you. So yeah, that's probably why you guys didn't work out, because in the past they probably chose somebody else over you, and now they're back like, hey, I'm going to choose between them again, but this time I'm gonna go with the next option. Yeah, the death card fell on the floor. But that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that your person wants a new beginning. They could have cut off their past person. Okay? They could have cut off their past person. That's why they're back. That's why they're back, because they cut off their old person. Okay. This is interesting. I'm going to just say, like, you could be very protective of your heart right now. You do have a whole lot of hope, or your person has a whole lot of hope about coming back in. What is it that they want to say? It says, why do you think your work is more important than mine? So I feel like this could be you. Why do you feel like your needs are way more important than mine? Because I feel like you could have been the type of person where you were expressing your needs, what you wanted from this person, and it kind of was inconsiderate in the past. They might have also realized that about themselves as well. It says, tell me about the first time we met. So yeah, they could be, like I said, they're thinking about the past, what they done wrong, and how they can right their wrongs. Because they do want a new beginning and a transformation here. It says, where do you think I waste money? I feel like some of you guys could be prioritizing work now, or just prioritizing yourself. I'm also seeing, it says, what is / what's the biggest surprise about married life? So yeah, I feel like this is what happened. This person took you for granted in the past. They didn't really show you anything. They're back and they're like, hey, I want a new beginning, and I realized my wrongs, and you already moved on. Like, you already moved on. You started a whole new life, or you are beginning to start a whole new life, and that this person is trying to come back and surprise you with commitment. And this commitment could go as far as marriage, but it just took you by surprise, like a tower moment. Last card, it says, what's not healthy about my relationship to money? Yeah, this person may try to, I'm not gonna say like gaslight you, but they may try to convince you to, focus more on them, right? Because again, this is correlating with the money card, where you're putting yourself first. So this person is like, why can I be a part of your life as well? I can be one of your priorities. And I feel like not only they had a conversation with themselves, but you also had a conversation with yourself, where you're like, okay, I know my worth now. I know what I deserve. It's like, literally, you thought of, like, you also reflected back on your year and a lot of connections that you went through. This wasn't just because of the new year, but you just been thinking that way the whole entire time, as you go through different ways of emotions. You let everything marinate and sink in, and after each point you did make up your mind about it. And I feel like this person don't realize that you've been holding on to that, maybe this hurt that this person kind of like led you on or something, or you felt like you was led on by this person just to be chosen as a second option. And for them to come back, you're like, okay, well, I should never be a second option. Like, you could be the first kid, you could be the first child. Like, you like, why should I be a second option? I'm not even the second child of my mama's kids. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. You're giving the energy of that right now. But yeah, Leo, it was a good message. I feel like this is the messages that you need to hear. If these messages did resonate, please comment down below. Also, some of your New Year's goals. What are some things that you would like to accomplish this year? Subscribe if you haven't already, and click that notification bell. Give this video a like, It's just cause, you know, why not? If you like to book a personal reading, use that link down below in the description box. That's where you can book readings with me. My availability time is there, and it's based off of Central Time, if you're wondering. So when I do send out the readings, it's going to be based off of Central Time, so you guys will know that it's not Eastern or, you know, Pacific. What else? Also, share this video with other Leo placements. And until next time, you guys stay sweet.